Cypress is a cone-shaped tree growing to a height of 25 to 45 meters. The name cypress appears in many plants of the cypress family. Most of the plants belonging to this family are from the genus Cupressus, but also the genus names, for example, Cameciparis, Phocenia, Calitris, and others appear in this group. Without spreading branches too much sideways, the clear-cut natural conic form of the cypress tree points upwards in a strictly vertical directed shape. This gesture speaks for itself. There is a beautiful signature or hidden meaning in this straight upward growth. The lateral direction does not seem to interest the cypress so much, as if it wants to say, upwards is more important, I get more from there. This has its own analogy in the erectness of our human building shape. In times of changes and emotional upheavals, Cypress challenges man to focus his attention upward, to concentrate on the essentials clearly expressed also through the astringent properties of the essential oil, and to get his guidance for life from a more vertical inner orientation. The fact that we find this tree preferably in the symmetries isn't so much a sign of grief, but rather indicates an invitation for a more clear upward-directed attitude and a focus on the fundamentals of man's mission on earth. To have one's heart and soul dwelling in heaven and the feet rooted on the ground is the message of this tree. He has a beautiful experience of a nurse in palliative care reported during the Second Aroma Psychiatry Congress in Basel, Switzerland in 2012. She said, "Many patients experience the process of dying as too early. Old problems are not yet settled or not yet addressed. A dead person, in most cases, has a very clear, peaceful facial expression, except if death happened due to an accident or the like. Cypress oil creates this expression of peace on the face of a person, often already before death happens. This is my observation." This shows beautifully the transcendental connection of cypress. Since ancient times, the tree was estimated for ritual purification. Witnesses of ancient Greek and Roman mythology shows that the cypress was dedicated to the gods of afterlife and through them connected with the eternal life. In accordance with its spiritual qualities, cypress has a lasting and thorough effect on the psychological side of consciousness. It is of consolation in case of emotional burdens, reduces anxieties, and balances the stressed nervous system. It is only natural that cypress oil strengthens the heart energy also, and allows chi energy to flow more easily. Therefore, its ability of lessening spasms, relieve asthma attacks, and bronchitis can be regarded as a logical connection. A preeminent physical gift of the cypress lies in the stimulation and regulation of the blood flow. This action partly is based on its reconditioning and tonifying effect on the veins, which explains itself through its astringent properties. The harmonizing capabilities of the cypress oil for the blood makes it also an excellent remedy for all menstrual problems. Cypress oil is one of the most important essential oils for menstrual pains and excessive menstrual bleeding. During the menopause, it relieves hot flashes, possible also in combination with clary sage oil, for example. As preventive action, it is effective against ovarian cysts. The essential oil has also strong anti-infectious, antibacterial, and antimicrobial effect. Today, in face of life-attacking and drug-resistant viruses and bacteria, the immune-strengthening faculties of many medicinal plant oils have finally started again to attract the attention of modern medicine. Cypress essential oil is obtained through steam distillation of the young twigs and needles. Cypress distillation, in fact, is very special. It is not as straight as its shape. Actually, one of our Provence farmer friends told me that correct distillation of cypress is a 3-step process. Here's the secret. The first step is to shred the twigs with cones and fill the still. The first distillation will last for 1 hour and usually happens before noon. No essential oil comes out. This is just to imbibe the shredded matter with steam and to trigger some enzymatic processes. The second step is the main distillation of the same shredded and macerated twigs, and also the cones, for about 1 hour during the afternoon and early evening. This will give the main yield. The third step is next morning. Another distillation for about 1 hour of the same shredded twigs and cones. This will give a less good quality and will add 12 to 20% yield after mixing the yields of phases 2 and 3. The total yield averages 400 milliliters to 1 liter per 100 kilo of shredded twigs and cones.
A little bit different.
Looks also different.
It looks also different. The color
And the
is
color.
different.
Yeah, yellow.
So
Yeah.
maybe
Very nice.
Gnocchi.
那这支点播的话
Really in it. Bite it. Eat it up.
So we can see that there's 3 different sinks inside. The reason why they're using this special structure is that for the hydrolate, you can see some of the oil is floating on the surface.
yes.
So they can collect those
Collect
oil
it and then put it
again,
into the
put it
other
again.
side.
Yes.
Yeah, it's interesting.
心就是我们看用的，含有精油。表皮这
So
边
the
没有精油。
essential oils is in the middle part. Yeah, it's in the core. But for the surface, it doesn't contain any essential
那
oil.
它会，它的香气非常迷人。
So the smell is fascinating. People used to burn it as a incense, very similar to sandalwood.
Does he distill it sometimes here or now?
现在的话，老板你还会蒸馏吗？
还是会
Yeah, we still distill it, but use a smaller wood,
Yeah.
smaller piece of wood.
Of course, yeah,
它很
they
清
have
香
to.。